What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me going over the 66th edition message from the developer team Cool. So we got the 66th edition dev note here, guys. In this video, we're me going over the dev note and talking about what they released with this latest dev note that literally just dropped, guys. I just saw the post on Twitter, so I'm recording this the moment it dropped. If you guys enjoy videos like this, man, definitely make sure to like and subscribe, and let's see what we got going on with this dev note, guys. Alright, hello everyone, I am Cool, producer of the 7 Deadly Sins Battle of Light and Darkness. Hello players, how are you? In this developer note, we will provide more detailed information about the reorganization update that we talked about in the previous developer note, as well as the direction in which the seasonal festival will run. Let's start with the April's developer notes. So first thing is about Ratatouille. In the update at the end of the March, we unveiled the new monster battle Ratatouille. As mentioned in the previous developer note, it has appeared as a magical beast with a new type of strategy that utilizes the magic beast movement gimmick. We have confirmed that many players have taken the challenge of the new monsters. Among them, we would like to express our gratitude and respect to Mr. Shiro and and Gon. Yeah, so these are the people that beat it on Global JP and Korea. So yeah, pretty much the first person who beat it on each version. For their efforts and challenges who achieved the first clear Japanese, Korean, and global servers. Yeah, as I mentioned. So in this Ratatouille, we have confirmed the participation rate of players has significantly increased compared to the existing monster battles. I think many people are interested in the strategy and new content of the movement gimmick, especially on the first and second floors. It has a higher winning rate than other monsters at the time of the update. In the case of the second floor, you can prepare before challenging the third floor by gaining a better experience by conquering the second floor, such as using skill usage techniques that are in the arrangement of the first floor strategy and making use of occasional rest turns. I've confirmed that I am in an intermediate state. So let's actually see what these graphs are kind of here for, guys, and see what they translate to. So the first one right here that we got is going to be participation rate in the first 5 days by a demonic beast. So what is it? Eithirnir actually had the most. Really, I'm shocked about that. Eithirnir had the most. Ratatouille is second, and then Skull and Hadi, then Nidhogg. They actually don't have bird. They don't have the what's it called? The statistics for the bird. So that might be a little bit different as well. Let's see with the other graph right here as well. Yeah, so this is going to be the demonic beast first floor, second floor, third floor. This is the winning rate by level of the monster battle. So it looks like the blue one is probably Eithirnir. Then what was it? I forget exactly what it was. I think Skull and Hadi might be next, and then Nidhogg, then Ratatouille. So if Nidhogg is the last one, then it should be either the red or the gray. I think the red might be Ratatouille though, guys. I think it might, because floor 2, it seemed like was a floor that a lot of people were able to clear on Ratatouille, you know, off the rip. I think floor 1 and 2 were definitely the ones that people were striving to clear a lot easier versus like the other demonic beasts, where I think, you know, floor 1 was the easiest, and then floor 2 kind of got a little bit easier. I think floor 2 on Ratatouille is not that bad. So I mean, yeah, definitely pretty cool seeing the graph right there. Moving on though, guys, regarding the difficulty of the third floor, we have confirmed that many players have mentioned the difficulty due to the monster passive, in particular regarding the special move gauge reduction passive on the third floor. Yes, that was definitely one that was a really big issue, but they did actually patch it as well. So as mentioned in the currently confirmed issues, it was applied in a way that was more difficult than originally planned, and we apologize for that. Once we have fixed the issue, we will review all the overall win rate data. In the future, we will continue to be careful to ensure the certain passes do not forcibly prevent players from completing the game and force them to try again. Also, like we did in Eithirnir, we will check players' play data and make efforts to gradually ease the difficulty level. The monster battle that was unveiled with the release of the Ragnarok story has already reached its 5th appearance. In the process of creating the magical beast, we have continued to show it to everyone despite a lot of our effort and trouble. Although this is original content that does not appear in the original 7 Deadly Sins, it is a long-term challenge type content that is built on player interest and challenges, and we are certainly grateful that it has established a unique content only available in Grand Cross. We look forward to your continued interest in the various content that we are presenting to you. In addition to new content, we are also preparing to reorganize content and systems that have become obsolete over the 5 years. and we have been providing services. We'll be currently developing it so you guys can also, so that we can release it to everyone as soon as it is ready. Alright guys, so moving on to the second thing here, we got about content and system reorganization. We would like to provide more details about the content and system changes that we talked about in the previous developer note. Reorganization matters are planned to be divided into three main categories. First are changes to the UI and convenience of providing information. The main UI of the bar, which has been in service for a long time, has reached or has added a lot of content and systems and has become complex with the large amount of information, but we plan to simplify and reorganize it to focus on important functions. Furthermore, in the case of events that progress regularly, we plan to make the event-specific UI permanent to enhance convenience so that you can check ongoing events at a glance. Additionally, we have created a new dedicated page in the form of a reward guide where you can check the main rewards and progress level that can be obtained from core content and move in the to the relevant content, providing a convenient function that allows you to check the main rewards that can be obtained while playing without missing out and intend to do something. In addition, we plan to rearrange the battle menu where various main contents are located, focusing on content with higher importance and frequency of entry. At the same time, we are considering menu integration and flow line changes for equipment gachas and item shops that are rarely used. So that actually was in the latest update as well, guys. So that is something to definitely take into account. Second, we will reorganize routine content and adjust rewards. We are preparing a general reorganization of so-called homework type content, which progresses regularly every day. In order to reduce the burden on players and allow them to focus on the main content of Grand Cross, we will be reorganizing the game to reduce the frequency and the amount of time required to play homework type content such as daily missions, Hog Pass, and Fort Solgris. Okay, that's pretty cool. We also plan to completely reconsider the age and rewards of some homework type content and make upward adjustments to make them more efficient based on the current item demand and value. Hopefully, SSR pennants are farmable. Maybe, SA coins could get like a certain amount a day or something like that. Could be definitely very cool in this kind of like Fort Solgris like update that it looks like they're. Thirdly, we'll adjust the difficulty of the content and strengthen the guide. Having a variety of content available while providing a service is a great benefit for a game service perspective, but it can also be a burden for new players or returning players, especially in the case of main content that opens on the condition that you clear a chapter. It takes a lot of time to unlock content because you have to clear a huge amount of story chapters, and these restricted elements make it difficult to stick to the game. I think it will end up happening. In Grand Crossroad, the most valuable thing is the reproduction of original content. The story content has a special meaning, but we have concluded that it should be possible to play it selectively rather than being forced to do it as a mechanism to release content. First of all, we plan on removing or lowering the entry restrictions for content other than the region limited content on Annihilation War so that new/returning players can play the main content more quickly. That's really good. Get people into Demonic Beast quicker, get people into Demon King Battle, right? Things like that definitely is going to be really cool. In addition, we will strengthen the special login bonus so that new and returning players can settle into the game quickly, and we will also reorganize the growth guide mission Heroes Pass to support gradual growth. That's good. So it looks like they're going to be updating the Heroes Way. I think that's definitely a big buff. Maybe add Miguelda, Jormungand, and Thondar into that as free units. That could be really, really dope. We also plan to simplify Character Awakening, which requires several types of items so that you can develop a variety of characters without any burden. In addition to this, we are planning to add various rewards and support systems so that not only new/returning players, but also players who feel burdened by training can quickly grow and experience the fun of playing. Improvements to the usability of content and the flow of play will be implemented in stages from the mid-April update, and large-scale reforms such as reward adjustments and guide enhancements are aimed to be implemented on the 5th year anniversary. That is definitely very, very cool. Next, I would like to tell you about the seasonal festival. This year's spring season update will provide more rewards and opportunities to acquire attractive characters than the existing season updates so that new and returning players can enjoy the game without any burden even in the new spring festival. We have upgraded the season update to a seasonal festival and will proceed with it. Of course, in the process, taking into consideration the burden of festival characters being updated at a faster cycle than the existing ones, we have adjusted in the update at the end of March so that the 300-600 mileage rewards of gachas that will include your rarity will be acquirable. And then in addition, as seasonal festivals have been upgraded to festivals now, or seasonal events have been upgraded to festivals, we have adjusted the rewards so that they can be earned during the event period to match the scale of the festival, and are prepared to support character acquisition and development in various ways. We will continue to monitor the development status and play patterns of our players and strive to make up for any deficiencies. Since Grand Cross is being created together with players, we would appreciate any opinions regarding future seasonal festivals and event management. We do our best to reflect this so that we can create an event that satisfies everyone. So that's definitely very good because, I know a lot of people were kind of mad we did get, the festival gold there. Definitely kind of out of left field. So hopefully they do take that feedback and maybe we don't get, just these like out of left field festivals that do release. Furthermore, the survey we announced in the previous developer note was delayed a little while we were translating it in order to receive feedback from players from more countries. Currently, most of the preparations have been completed, and we plan to conduct a survey soon along the developer note. For details, please check the announcements and in-game survey banner. Lastly, I would like to briefly tell you about the preparation status for the new title, The 7 Deadly Sins, 4 Nights of the Apocalypse, which players are concerned about. The story unfolding with the characters of the 7 Deadly Sins comes to an end with Chapter 30. I think the final Chapter 30 will be updated around the 5th anniversary. Okay, that's definitely something to take into account, guys. It looks like we are going to be getting the last chapter of the story in the 5th year anniversary. We are also preparing to immediately continue the sequel, 7 Deadly Sins, 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, or 4 Nights of the Apocalypse, which will feature a story with the new characters. The prologue chapter that marks the beginning of the 7 Deadly Sins, 4 Nights of Apocalypse is currently under development with the aim of introducing it during the second part of the 5th anniversary. So it looks like we might be getting, if not a 4 Koa festival for the 5th anniversary, we might get a 7 Deadly Sins, festival character, and then in the second half of the celebration, we get a Percival maybe or something like that alongside the chapter release. I think that could be definitely very, very dope. As a single game title isn't a new attempt to lead with the subsequent titles, we have the feeling of re-releasing Grand Cross and have changed not only the story chapters, but also the visuals and content so we can show a new side and we will prepare for you. In this developer note, we talked about the management direction of the season festival and content regarding the reorganization update. We will continue to do our best and continuously strive to satisfy our players. Thank you for the continued support of the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. So there we go, guys. That is the the very, very long dev notes right there. Overall though, I think good stuff. They showed us that Ratatouille is definitely very difficult, at least with the floor 3. They mentioned that they're going to be fixing with the passive, and they've already done things like that, dealing with issues like that. Moving on with the UI stuff, I think this is really good, specifically with the difficulty of content and strengthening the guide, so you're able to get upgraded heroes way, and they're definitely working on upgrading Fort Solgris and stuff like that. I think that is definitely really dope. And then also, guys, at the very end here where they mentioned that we're going to be getting the final chapter of 7 Deadly Sins around the 5th anniversary, and also in the second half of the 5th anniversary we're getting the first ever chapter of 4 Nights of Apocalypse. I think that is definitely really big news, man. So I'm very, very excited to see what we're going to be able to get with the 5th anniversary. Guys, remember that's at the end of May, beginning of June time frame. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, man. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the dev notes right there for JP. Global, we should eventually get this as well, which will probably come out in the next week, but this is the one from JP and it should be the same on global, just maybe minor translation differences. But there we go, guys. That is going to be the developer note. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and that's going to be it, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out and have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.